I don't have a pencil with me and I can't take down notes, so I'm dictating this to remember to do a story, a blog, or a video log on what I suddenly realized is the reality of the United States. Or at least it seems to me that it's the reality. I've just come from a sort of, let's call it a lower middle class kind of grocery store where working class people shop, and not your Whole Foods, in other words. And when you go through that store and it's right next to a Walmart, and then you go into the Walmart real quickly to get a bunch of electronic things and batteries and stuff, and you see folks coming in and going and pulling up in front and getting out of their vehicles, you suddenly realize that we are really a country of people who are not very well off. By that I don't mean that we're like Haiti or like a third world country, but most people really don't look very good, don't look as though they're very happy, don't look as though they're taking good care of themselves. Well, look at me, don't look as though I'm taking very good care of myself. And certainly don't look as though they are doing anything to bring down the cost of health care for them, and are driving vehicles that are really sorry looking, that in many European countries, in Germany for example, would actually not be permitted. Some European countries have what we would call clunker laws, where cars that are rusted out and that are falling apart, even though they may still be sound in terms of their engine and their brakes, which are the two main things you need, are just simply considered unacceptable and are therefore taken off the road. You have to go buy yourself a new car or a better used car. And I saw 3 or 4 gals getting out of a van at Walmart, and they were in their 20s, not well dressed, and laughing and smiling and ready to go shopping. But in their van you could see what amounted to pretty much a hurricane disaster zone. Trash, wrappers, bottles rolling around. It just looked awful, and you can just imagine that perhaps their home or their motorhome or trailer or apartment or wherever they live looks like that. A lot of these folks don't look like they could really hold down 21st century jobs. And that's what we're talking about in the United States now, is that we are moving away from working class type jobs and industrial jobs and moving towards the knowledge and the information economy. I don't think so. I think these people are not qualified to do much more than the simplest kind of work, and worries me a great deal, and I wanted to share it with you while it was fresh in my mind.